Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2017 Citroen C3 Picasso. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to them so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the entire car. Just starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see any marks at all. All four of the alloys do have rim protectors on. Always a sign of a very well cared for vehicle. There's absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. The plastics running along the bottoms of the door, free from any scuffs or marks also. As I move along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out. Get a close up underneath the door handle and highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge either. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. That does include no marks underneath the handle again. No chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front. Really am struggling to see a single mark. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side, as you'd expect with the mileage of the car. There's no sign of any wear to the interior or the seats. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. The car has had overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Really nice inside. No marks to the driver's step either. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Carpets in the rear, exactly the same as the front ones. Absolutely no sign of any wear. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the underside either. Car's never backed over anything. Car does have the rear parking sensors. Can't see anything to point out on the tailgate of the car. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment. Parcel shelf is present. All nice and clean. All the plastics really nice as well. Does have the false floor as well. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you no scuffs or marks. Can't see anything to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Can't see any marks to that alloy wheel again. Moving on to the door. Can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to point out on the door itself. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Moving on to the passenger front door, exactly the same. Once again, really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. I'll just point out again those plastic trims in perfect order, running along the bottoms of the door, no marks underneath the handle. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as the others I've shown you, no sign of any wear. The overmats have protected all the carpets, passenger footwell unmarked again. Really is an absolutely cherished example as I go around the entire car, inside and out, other than those minute stone chips. Really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Citroen C3 Picasso, then please do not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainline UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or car in general, please do just get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Hopefully it was helpful for you.